Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the LA Chargers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert to throw right away. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Herbert. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
A run once more with Hampton. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 34. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
3rd and
Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll toss right side to Hampton. And he stopped immediately there. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Herbert, quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chargers. Rondé Gadsden from 3 yards out. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Cameras Dicker
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior too, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To Barkley on the check down. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Catholic. Set. Go.
Here's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
On the give, this is Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4. Trying to run for it with Hampton. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th
On
down.
4th down, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0.
14. Eagles, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Kappa.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Denzel Perryman with a sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.